Hello and welcome. Delhi is in the midst of a big municipal election and my guest on Jab We Met this week is the Aam Aadmi Party's bright young star Raghav Chadha. Raghav,
Hi.
Welcome to Jab We Met.
Thank you so much.
So, we're right now outside a Mohalla clinic. We'll go and do an inspection, but I want to understand as we start this conversation, what are AAP's big ideas for this municipal election?
Well, the big ideas are the most simple ideas. That is to clean Delhi, to make Delhi garbage free, to demolish these icons of BJP's failure, these landfill sites, and do the principal statutory and constitutional responsibility of the MCD properly and diligently, that is cleanliness.
So this is the Mohalla clinic in Malviya Nagar where we are going. Is this like a model Mohalla clinic or is this a normal Mohalla clinic?
Well, it's a normal Mohalla clinic. As you and I were just strolling, we found one Mohalla clinic and we thought, let's go inside and check it out. This is in Malviya Nagar.
Because वो बीजेपी वाले बोलते कि आप दिखाते अपने मॉडल वाले आपने कुछ बनाए हैं और उन्हीं को घुमा के दिखाते हैं.
आप हमें जानते हैं, we have just randomly selected. We were just on the street. We found a Mohalla clinic and now here we are at Shivalik Road Mohalla clinic. It's a
So how many of these have you built so far?
There are about 520 such Mohalla clinics. We wanted to build a few thousand. Of course, because of the administrative complexity in Delhi and the Lieutenant Governor's personal intervention has ensured that not more than 500 are built. This is a small one. Usually the ones that you ordinarily see in Delhi are kind of big. The small Mohalla clinic, and we have some patients also, I see.
आप लोग यहाँ इलाज कराने आए हैं? पार्टी की तरफ से या इलाज ही कराने आए हैं?
नहीं, वैसे तो आइडिया नहीं।
अच्छा, आपका आपसे कोई लेना देना नहीं है?
नहीं,
हमें अपनी बीमारी से मतलब है, नजदीक में सुविधा मिलती है और क्या चाहिए हमें?
Hi doctor, so what's your name?
Dr. Simran Kumar.
Dr. Simran Kumar. Okay, so how long have you been at a Mohalla clinic?
1 year. It has been 1 year.
So you had a private practice before this. So what were you doing?
I was working in Max Panchil as well as Ram Manohar Lohia. So I completed my internship from there and then I started working here. I was also looking at a lot of menstrual hygiene campaigns. So Mr. Somnath guided me to this place. So yeah.
But why would you not work at Max and spend time over here?
Because I wanted to work with the lower middle class. I wanted to explore more the real problems. Being at this place, it gives a lot of lot of opening to deal. Like I can deal with a lot of tests. I can make them go through a lot of ultrasound, X-rays for free, and all the blood tests are free, and the medicines are also free. So it is, I think, a good initiative to be in. And
So how much money do you make? How much money do you make at Max? Like what is the comparison?
I make more money here, 10-20% extra of what I was getting in Max.
You make more money here. But how is that possible, Raghav? Can you explain the finances of how this works out for these
you see,
doctors?
it's because usually a government primary healthcare center is perceived to be a center where the doctor comes, spends 8 hours, does his or her duty and leaves and sees no patients. We have linked the doctor's financial incentive with the number of patients that they see. So the doctors are incentivized to see more number of patients in a day. So for example, per consultation or per patient that a doctor like her is seeing every day, there is a sum of money that goes into their bank account. So let's say rupees 100 per consultation per patient. So if she ends
That's
up,
how much you pay them.
I mean the figure can vary. It could be 50, 75, 100. I don't have the exact figure with me at this point in time. But let's say for example, she is consulting 50 people in a day. 50 into 100, 5,000 is the straight amount. Is a ballpark that she is making for herself every single day, and at the same time the quality of care, the quality of consultation, etc. increases and more number of patients get attended.
Man I see standing right behind Arvind Kejriwal is Satinder Jain, who's currently in Tihar jail, Raghav, and he seems to be getting badam, akhrot, massage. He seems to be having a good time.
This man, Satyendra Jain, is the father of the health revolution in Delhi. He is the father of Mohalla clinics. He is the one whose brainchild this whole system of tier 1 of healthcare, that is Mohalla clinic, is. And therefore, I personally feel, as a Delhiite and not just somebody who's been a colleague of Satyendra Jain, that for bringing this revolution, he must be awarded the Bharat Ratna.
Criminal malfeasance will be proven in a court of law, but this imagery of the CCTV footage coming out, day after day, he's getting a massage from a rapist, he's sitting having badam, it just kind of puts the Aam Aadmi Party in a very awkward position before these big elections.
Look, BJP is a very clever party. They want to spin the narrative. Every day they come out with a new video in order to digress from the real issue, so that nobody asks the BJP, what have you done in 15 years of MCD? Why haven't you cleaned the streets of Delhi? What have you done with the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Rasoi that you were about to bring up? So basically they are trying to shape the narrative before the elections by indulging in this vicious propaganda and malign a man who has given Mohalla clinics to the city of Delhi. And I say this very often. Aam Aadmi Party's mantra is kaam kiya hai, kaam karenge. BJP's mantra is badnaam kiya hai, badnaam karenge. Their whole campaign is about maligning the Aam Aadmi Party and unleashing propaganda to defame Arvind Kejriwal.
तो क्या किसने बनाया हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन?
अभी तो बनाएंगे.
विकल्पहीनता पे मैं बोल देता हूँ.
आप यहाँ पे आके प्रचार थोड़ी कर सकते हैं. We are now at the Government Boys Senior Secondary School at Malviya Nagar. How many model schools has the AAP been able to create as far as the Delhi government schools are concerned?
Well, all schools that fall under the administration of the government of Delhi have been redone in terms of...
You've touched every school?
Every school, and over and above that, we have created something called as the schools of excellence, which is the premium category of schools.
How many of those are there?
To the best of my knowledge, I think there are about 50 such schools.
The Aam Aadmi Party, Raghav, shows these government schools as one of its big achievements. I'm wondering, where are we going next? Like, what's the next step in this journey of improving public education?
So we have done we have changed the entire infrastructure of a government school. Number 2, we have laid...
So what all have you done over here, for example?
Well, for example, this is a newly constructed block which looks nice, which essentially attracts students to come and makes them excited enough to come to school. Nice classrooms, digital boards, decent desks, and the whole infrastructure and the vibe of the school has been changed. There, as you can see right across us, there are clean toilets, there are clean drinking facilities, there are sports facilities at every school, so on and so forth. And above all of this, a lot of emphasis has been laid on training the teachers and the quality of education that's being imparted to students, so that the quality of education that's been imparted to students is not merely at par, but perhaps better than the kind of education that you receive in a private institution.
Come, let's go in and meet some of the students who are in class right now. Let's now go into class 10B. Sir, namaste. मेरा नाम राहुल है. क्या सलीम? क्या सिखा रहे सलीम साहब?
सर, राजनीतिक दलों की समस्याएं.
क्या बात है, राजनीतिक दलों की समस्याएं?
जी जी.
क्या है राजनीतिक दलों की समस्याएं?
जी, जैसे वंशवाद है, दल बदल है, अपराधियों की घुसपैठ है, आंतरिक लोकतंत्र की कमी है, विकल्पहीनता.
ये हम सही क्लास में घुस जाए, बताओ. है
बहुत ही बढ़िया क्लास, और यही असल में समस्याएं भी हैं राजनीतिक दलों की, वंशवाद से लेकर.
नहीं तो आपका सब्जेक्ट क्या है? ये आपको पता था कि राघव आ रहे हैं इसलिए आप पढ़ा रहे हैं कि? हाँ, सच बताइएगा.
सच में नहीं पता, मेरा ये
सब्जेक्ट है आपका ये. तो क्या है ये? सोशल साइंसेज आप पढ़ा रहे हैं. वंशवाद, दल बदल, अपराधियों की घुसपैठ, आंतरिक लोकतंत्र की कमी और
विकल्पहीनता. ये 5 नंबर सबसे ज्यादा परेशान करता है, कोई विकल्प ही नहीं है.
तो
अब हमारी पार्टी में विकल्प बन रही है.
वंशवाद कितनी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है? कौन बताना चाहता है राजनीति में वंशवाद से क्या समस्या होती है? अभी आप टीचर से सुन रहे थे, कुछ तो बता दो. कौन कोई बोलना चाहता है आप में से?
कोई भी बोल सकता है.
आप बोलना चाहते हो, बताओ क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
हमें नाम से समझ में आता है वंशवाद. वंश मतलब हमारी पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी से जो उनकी संस्कृति संस्कार जो चले आ रहे हैं, जैसे कि शादी से पहले कुछ होता है, रस्में रिवाज, उसे वंशवाद कहते हैं. और कहीं कहीं इसकी जगह बहुत बैड इम्पैक्ट भी होते हैं. तो ये है, कुछ चीजें पहले से ही चलते हुए आ रही हैं, उसी को वंशवाद कहते हैं.
अच्छा, चलो
विकल्पहीनता पे मैं बोल देता हूँ.
नहीं, आप यहाँ पे आके प्रचार थोड़ी कर सकते हो. ये सही है, इनको लगा है यहाँ स्टूडेंट्स के सामने प्रचार है, बिल्कुल डिसअलाउड है. नहीं, लेकिन कम से कम इस तरह के विषयों पे आप पढ़ा रहे हैं, मेरे को लगता है ये जरूरी है कि एक बहुत ही यंग एज से पॉलिटिकल अवेयरनेस आप क्रिएट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, उनको इंटरनल डेमोक्रेसी क्या है, इन इश्यूज के बारे में अवगत करें, ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट बात है. नो, बट एटलीस्ट इट्स गुड दैट देयर इज अ सर्टेन सेंस ऑफ पॉलिटिकल अवेयरनेस. We weren't taught any politics at all when we were growing
I
up.
think even I wasn't taught, and I think these precise problems that many political parties in this country suffer from were never discussed in school.
ये हमेशा से ही आपके सब्जेक्ट में था कि ये अभी?
सर ये है सब्जेक्ट में हमारे.
हमेशा से ना?
लेसन है, 7th लेसन है उसमें.
हमेशा से था कि अभी नई सरकार के बाद बना है?
ये पहले से भी था.
पहले से
अब और अच्छा हो गया है, और अच्छी तरीके से आने लगा है.
But it's great that, you know, people are being taught about issues that a political party grapples with, because it's political parties that kind of, you know, creates a destiny for the whole country. So therefore it's important that they're aware of, you know, the diseases that a political outfit suffers from.
चलो, आप लोगों की क्लास हम डिस्टर्ब नहीं करते, आप लोग पढ़ें अच्छे से, हम आपको सर के साथ छोड़ के जाते हैं. थैंक यू.
All the best. Bye.
So this is actually a lot of fun. You get a sense of what these students are learning, what they are being taught. This is class 11C. We'll just go into this one last time. Sir, namaste. क्या सिखा रहे हैं आप?
सर, आज मैंने एक बच्चों की एक मेरी एक्स्ट्रा क्लास थी, तो मैंने उनको संविधान दिवस के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताया था.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे के बारे में.
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे हमारे यहाँ परसों सर बहुत बड़े लेवल पे मनाया गया था. कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डे 26 नवंबर 1949 को. तो आज मैं उसी के बारे में बच्चों से मैंने कुछ मेजर पॉइंट लिख दिए गए थे, ताकि कुछ बच्चे उस पे ऐसे या निबंध उसके ऊपर लिख सकें.
तो हो गई तैयारी?
हाँ सर, काफी बच्चे ट्राई कर रहे हैं सर.
तो क्या किसने बनाया हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन?
अभी तो बनाएंगे.
नहीं, वो बन चुका कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, वो वाला किसने बनाया? भीमराव अम्बेडकर के बारे में क्या जानते हैं आप?
सर उन्होंने संविधान लिखा था हमारा.
कौन थे अम्बेडकर जी?
सर जी वो नीची जाति के थे सर. वो
जाट
थे सर, छोटी जाति के थे सर.
चलिए, हमारी शुभकामनाएं आप लोगों को. One of the big urban challenges in Delhi is cleaning up the Yamuna. I remember, Raghav, these videos from 2015 where Arvind Kejriwal is saying, मेरे को 2020 तक टाइम दो, मैं जमुना जी साफ कर दूंगा. फिर 2020 का वीडियो में देखता हूँ, वो कहते हैं 5 साल मुझे और दो. How much time do you need to get the job done?
Look, we in our 2020 election promised that we will clean Yamuna in 5 years.
No, but I have videos from 2015 where you said
that
the
was
same.
certainly a statement of intent. But in 2015, we fought the election on promise of reforming the electricity, water, education, healthcare sector. 2020 was fought on other issues, including for the first time to clean Yamuna, and we are in the process of doing so. And let me tell you, as somebody who was part of the Delhi Jal Board, there is an interceptor sewer project that we've started of getting all the big drains from the Najafgarh Nala to all nalas that bring in the dirt into the Yamuna river in the city of Delhi, properly treated before the water gets into the river. So of course, certainly, a lot needs to be done. It will be done.
But what have you done so far? Come, let's take a look. I was in Surat recently, where they're building a massive riverfront along the river. In Ahmedabad, along the Sabarmati, they've done the same. I see dogs, I see some people sitting there, doing all kinds of stuff. Why can't we have a proper riverfront, waterfront here in Delhi?
We must and we shall have it.
कुछ करो तो सही, साफ तो हुई नहीं है सर.
काम कर रहे हैं.
मेरे को बताओ, इतनी गंदगी वहाँ दिख रही है अभी.
आपको मैं लिख कर दे रहा हूँ, 2025 से पहले, 2025 के इलेक्शन से पहले आपको यमुना नदी साफ मिलेगी, और इसके साथ साथ सुंदर वाटर फ्रंट होगा.
No, but where? If no work has started,
आप और हम अगला जो इंटरव्यू करेंगे वो यहाँ करेंगे.
No, but that's a political dialogue. Some work should have started on the ground. We're in 2022 towards the end already.
The work, as I said, this is one small location from where you can see one part of the river. The Yamuna is a huge stretch. Sure. Let me tell you that more than 20 drains, big drains, not the small nalas, the big drains, basically insert the dirt and all sorts of toxic content into the river channel. We are treating each of those in different parts of the city. Of course, you may not see a sewage treatment plant right at this junction. But of course,
No, all I want is clean river. You should be able to go kayaking or canoeing down this river. It's so dirty, nobody will even go down.
currently the water level is also not that much, and you will see the water levels also.
No, but in Gujarat they fixed it. Since you keep talking about Delhi model versus Gujarat model, in Gujarat, whether it is in Surat or Ahmedabad, I've seen they've actually been able to get the river in order.
And within 5 years, you will see that by the time we fight the 2025 elections in Delhi, Yamuna will be a clean river as far as that stretch in Delhi is concerned. I can't say this for the stretch beyond Delhi, but in Delhi it will be a beautiful waterfront. We will do a Yamuna Aarti with you in the run up to the 2025 election.
Because your credibility rests on these things, whether it is pollution, for example, or cleaning. As an urban party or a party that came out of an urban movement, this is what your credibility really rests on.
100%. And let me tell you, BJP was in government in Delhi in the 90s. Sheila Dikshit ji ran a government for 15 years when these two administrations couldn't reform even a single sector. Arvind Kejriwal, with the right amount of commitment and dedication, came in and reformed education, healthcare, electricity, water. So similarly, we will deliver on Yamuna, and very soon you will see a clean stretch of Yamuna going through Delhi.
We'll hold you to that promise.
And let me tell you, and we can also have a separate conversation on this. Our interceptor sewage projects are, we are setting up STPs, that are the sewage treatment plants. We are cleaning the big drains, including the Najafgarh drain, that insert all this toxic content into it. A lot is being done. A lot of money has been allocated.
So this is for the record. Raghav is promising that the next Jab We Met will be filmed during a Yamuna Aarti on a clean river bank.
Absolutely.
Which will also have a waterfront.
Which will have a beautiful waterfront.
आपके मुंह में गुलाब जामुन.
मेरे मुंह में घी शक्कर, गुलाब जामुन, रसमलाई, सब कुछ.
We are now at the biggest monumental embarrassment in the capital, which is the Ghazipur landfill site, and a lot of claims and counterclaims have been made about who's responsible. I was last here, Raghav, with Gautam Gambhir, the member of parliament from the BJP, and he told me, and we were walking down this same path, that the landfill site's height is actually coming down, and that he's hopeful in the next couple of years the BJP will be able to clean this out.
Well, you should ask those residents who live nearby whether the height is going down or is actually coming up. This is, you know, what the BJP has done in MCD in the last 15 years. A monument of their incompetence and complete utter failure. I mean, if you have such mountains in the national capital, it can't get worse than this. And imagine the plight of those living nearby. And now I'm told that BJP
we have all these houses of people living very close
there
to this
and
landfill site.
I fear for their health and the kind of air that they breathe because of this monument of failure of BJP right next to their houses. And
So what's your plan? What will you do?
I am given to understand that BJP is actually planning to build more such deposits of garbage.
That's not
in
true.
different
You're
parts
just
of the
making
country.
that up.
No, they are. They actually
Why would they
brought
make
a
more of these?
proposal. It's only when Aam Aadmi Party exposed it that they have kind of retracted from it. They're actually planning to build more such garbage mountains. And quite frankly, the BJP, Rahul, has been in administration for the last 15 years in MCD. The principal responsibility of MCD is to clear this. I remember in April 2017, the then BJP chief Manoj Tiwari said that after winning this MCD election, the 2017 election, within 3 months, we will get rid of this mountain.
So what's your plan? What will you do?
Well, look, there are two ways to deal with waste. One is recurring waste and the other is legacy waste. This is legacy waste. Recurring waste should not be deposited at these garbage mountains, number one. It should be treated and environmentally disposed of. This mountain of garbage needs to be segregated into wet waste and dry waste. It needs to be treated and environmentally disposed of. What you require is the will to do it. A garbage mountain like this can be easily brought down with a whole strategy and a blueprint, and we'll sit with experts and we'll do it.
Nahi, agar mauka mila, then you'll find some excuse of why it couldn't be done. The LG didn't help you, central government didn't help. Which is why it hasn't happened.
There is no, I mean, this is purely under the administration of the MCD.
Once the Aam Aadmi Party forms government in the MCD, we will clean it. We will get rid of this mountain. And let me tell you, there are several technologies, from a trommel machine to segregation of waste, to treating the waste, to environmentally disposing of the waste. What you require is the sheer political will to do so. I sometimes feel that pictures of this should be taken and must be kept for all times to come, for generations to see what the BJP did to the national capital.
No, but that is all true only if you can fix it, if you can.
We absolutely give us the chance and we'll fix it. The way we fix schools, the way we fix mohalla clinics, the way we have fixed the electricity and the water sector, we will fix this. And quite frankly, if there is one party that can fix this, is this. Also, as you know, that the government of Delhi and the MCD have a lot of administrative subjects in which their works and their jobs are intertwined. As a result, when AAP is there in MCD, the smoothness of the work will be far greater, and both the chota engine and the bada engine will work quite effectively.
आपका भी double engine.
हमारा छोटा और बड़ा, और ये इंजीनियर का इंजन है. अरविंद केजरीवाल जी इज एन इंजीनियर, सो इंजीनियर का इंजन चलेगा और ये सारा कूड़े का पहाड़ ध्वस्त होगा. We shall do it, and we shall do it in a time bound manner.
The build-up to the big MCD elections has seen a non-stop barrage of BJP attacks on the AAP, from sting operations to multiple charges being leveled through repeated press conferences, and several of them are very serious questions. एक केस में तो मैंने देखा कि आपके एमएलए को आप ही के लोग पीट रहे थे, that मटियाला का जो कैंडिडेट है गुलाब सिंह.
Well, look, BJP is trying to throw muck at us and trying to hype some internal factionalism in one assembly constituency in my party as some very huge controversy that has essentially dented the AAP's image, so on and so forth. The fact is, BJP is trying to run away from concrete promises. Rahul, for the last 15 years, BJP has been in administration in the MCD. Their principal responsibility was to clean Delhi. They have made Delhi the dirtiest capital in the world. Their responsibility was to pay salaries to Safai Karamcharis on time. Every month there is a new faction of Safai Karamcharis that are on strike because salaries are not being paid. Their principal responsibility was to ensure a corruption-free MCD administration, from issuance of birth certificate to death certificate to getting your houses made. हर lantern डलवाने पे ये लोग पैसे लेते हैं. It is ridden with corruption. And now the people of Delhi are happy and excited that finally, after 15 long years, they have an opportunity to get rid of the BJP and get a pro-people, clean, educated regime of the Aam Aadmi Party.
Given the fact that at this time, Vijay Nair, Satinder Jain, Manish Sisodia are facing the kind of pressure they are from investigating agencies, does that make it much tougher to fight an election?
Rahul, for the last 6 months, the BJP has been shouting from rooftops that Manish Sisodia has done some huge scam in the excise policy of the government of Delhi, so on and so forth. They register an FIR. The FIR is called CBI versus Manish Sisodia. They register an ECIR in ED, which is titled ED versus Manish Sisodia. Manish Sisodia is the accused number one. They go on conducting investigation for last 6 months. And ultimately, when it came to submitting evidence in a court of law, which in technical terms is called as a charge sheet, Manish Sisodia's name is even not mentioned. Therefore, that means they don't even have an iota of evidence against Manish, and all this was nothing but dirty propaganda to malign the reputation of Aam Aadmi Party. One thing has happened. BJP has realized that the real political force to reckon with is the Aam Aadmi Party, is Arvind Kejriwal. Therefore, issue is not excise, issue is not distribution of tickets, so on and so forth. Issue is Arvind Kejriwal. How to finish off Arvind Kejriwal, and that is the brief of the BJP.
But
and
at
the
what
agency.
level of result in Gujarat do you think that becomes apparent? Is becoming number 2 in Gujarat very important to make that point that you are the challenger?
Well, I must tell you that the results of Gujarat are going to be spectacular. And quite frankly, it will reshape the political landscape of Gujarat for all times to come. There is a direct fight between BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. Congress is nowhere in the picture. Congress is less than 5 seats. And as far as this fight between BJP and Aam Aadmi Party is concerned, it's a close contest, but AAP is inching ahead of the BJP. The trends are such that BJP's graph is coming down, AAP's graph is rapidly increasing. We have now crossed the BJP and increasing.
Crossed the BJP.
I think I would
ठीक तो लगा लो.
नहीं बिल्कुल ठीक बता रहा हूँ मैं. That is what our surveys are showing. We are inching ahead of the BJP, and we should, God willing, be able to form a government in Gujarat. And quite frankly, people are fed up. Rahul, you've also traveled the state of Gujarat. People want parivartan. People are fed up of a 27-year-old corrupt, arrogant regime. They are fed up of corruption incidents like Morbi, etc. And therefore, they want a clean administration. And सबसे बड़ी बात, people of Gujarat want a model of economic upliftment. Now, you may like it, you may not like it, but that is the model of upliftment that people of Gujarat want, in which you get basic electricity, good quality education free of cost, quality health care, all these facilities at sponsored by the state for their economic welfare.
I used to play badminton in school. I in fact used to represent my school. My game used to be pretty solid back in the day.
Well, you've seen your political strokes. Let's now catch your strokes on the court. Largely, politicians in India have this need to be 24/7 politicians.
Yeah.
Now, you are quite like the boy next door, right? You could just be anyone watching this interview at this time. Do you think you fit into this 24/7 world of the likes of Modi, Amit Shah, Yogi, even Kejriwal, who again is a 24/7 politician? Or do you like to chill out and relax and have a good time as well?
Well, get very little time to chill out and relax, to be honest. I get very little time to even spend with my family. So of course that's a kind of a drawback. But I think all of us are just so, not just submerged in what we do, but so committed and dedicated that time flies and we just end up doing the same thing all the day. And quite frankly, I have a boss that keeps me on my toes all throughout. So non-stop, 24/7.
You like being a 24/7 politician?
Well, until you run out of gas, of course.
So Raghav, if the AAP were a football team, which team do you think you come closest to, and which player do you think you come closest to?
Well, this World Cup, I certainly can say we're not Argentina, but maybe Italy, Germany, I don't know. We'll get to know. But I know who the Ronaldo in my team is. That is my boss. But
so who are you if he's the Ronaldo?
I'm one of those who play forward, I think. I play forward.
So you want to see yourself?
I'm not the goalkeeper, certainly.
स्कूल से बंक मार के आते थे आप?
हम कपूर साहब के टाइम पे बंक मारते थे। और हमारा बंक अलग होता था, इनका बंक अलग होता था।
तो आपने भी मतलब सब पार्टियों को सेट किया हुआ है?
कि हम तो राजपूत हैं, जिसका राज उसी के।
तो मुझे लगा कि न्यू एज पॉलिटिशियन के साथ जा रहे हैं। आपके बड़े हेल्दी सैलेड टाइप के डाइटरी चॉइसेस होंगे?
अब रोज वही खाते हैं।
अच्छा।
अब एक दिन तो बनता है।
हाँ, दवाई
और देखो एक पंजाबी के लिए छोले भटूरे से बेटर।
अच्छा, मैं देख रहा हूँ कि जब आप पंजाब में जाते हो तो आप बोलते हो कि मैं पंजाब का हूँ। दिल्ली के आगे बोल रहे हो मेरे को दिल्ली के छोले भटूरे चाहिए, तो बोले आपका भी बड़ा वो मौकाटेरियन वाला हिसाब किताब है।
मौकाटेरियन नहीं, ऐसा नहीं। पंजाबी एट हार्ट। छोले भटूरे तो हमारा स्टेपल डाइट है ना।
So tell me one thing, Raghav. Are you secretly hoping that one day you can be Chief Minister of Punjab?
I have no such ambition, sir. Please don't ask me these scandalous questions.
क्यों scandalous क्या है? Ambition होने में कौन सी बड़ी बात है?
No. My ambition is to do every duty that my party has given me to the best of my abilities. And currently, I've been asked to work in Gujarat as a co-in-charge for the state, and I'm working there. Working hard.
नहीं, पर कहीं ना कहीं तो मन में लगता ही होगा कि भगवान मान पे इतने सारे चार्जेस हैं, कभी-कभी स्कैंडल में फंस जाते हैं।
कोई चार्जेस नहीं, आई थिंक
अगर उनको रिप्लेस करना पड़े तो यू आर अ गुड चॉइस।
कोई सवाल नहीं। ये मेरी दिली इच्छा है कि भगवंत मान साहब कम से कम नहीं तो कम से कम 35-40 साल पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री रहे।
वो अकेले तो फिर आपका क्या होगा?
जब तक वो स्वस्थ हैं, जब तक वो पंजाब की सेवा करना चाहें, तब तक वो सीएम रहे। हम जैसे लोग उनको
सपोर्ट करेंगे हर आदमी का एक वी प्ले एज अ टीम एज आई सेड वो हमारी पंजाब टीम के कैप्टन है आई एम जस्ट अ स्मॉल प्लेयर इन हिज टीम
Were your parents opposed to you joining?
They were if I would have told my dad or my mother that I want to join a traditional political party and get into politics like a BJP or a Congress, I would have lost my inheritance. They would have struck off my name from the family will with very limited assets that we own. I mean, वो मेरे को छित्तर मार के ऐसे घर से निकाल देते. But because Aam Aadmi Party happened, because of people's civil society movement happened, and because my mom and dad are fans of Arvind Kejriwal, bigger fans of Arvind Kejriwal than I am, and they know that this is a group of right, upright, honest people who want to do something for this country. They support me in all my endeavors, and therefore, it's because of my family's non-stop support and backing that I've managed to come this far. You can't do this without your family's support. So therefore,
where do you think the next 10 years take you? What's your ambition for yourself?
Well, I think, Rahul, and you may accuse me of being politically correct, but to be honest with you, we look at this as our journey, as our team's journey, as the party's journey. And with party forming governments in one state after another, all of us will obviously grow. And I hope in Gujarat and then subsequently Rajasthan, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, so on and so forth, we will be able to form governments. And as the party grows, leaders within the party, members of the party also grow along with it. Everyone has personal ambitions. I'm not moving away from that. But yes, we work as a team, and the kind of governance model that we've given in Delhi, which has been very well accepted and received in Punjab, is now being looked at quite interestingly by people of Gujarat, by people of Rajasthan, by people of Haryana. So we are hoping that going forward we will be able to give our administration and governance in state after state. And right now I think, and I don't say this as a spokesperson of my party or a member of my party, but as a student of political science and contemporary politics, that the only party that can actually challenge the BJP, who has the might and the fire in the belly or understands modern day electioneering, is the Aam Aadmi Party. Congress is now out of the race. So it's a straight, at a national level also, it's a BJP versus Aam Aadmi Party, Modi versus Kejriwal, kind of an electoral
Those are
field.
big words. They need electoral validation. We'll find out soon in Gujarat. We wish you all the best. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Jab Bhi Mai.
Thank you.